Hello, all you wonderful fools. It's time for the Mizzah Tee Show.
All aboard!
Here we go, let's start the show. Hosted by Mizzah Tee. Nintendo video games are the favorite ones for me. News and reviews, some gameplay too. Battling drones is what I do. M-I-Z-Z-A-H is the show by Mizzah Tee. It's the show by Mizzah Tee.
Hello viewers, it's Bernie Glickman. As it says here, on my desk's nameplate, I'm a practicing attorney. But more importantly, in my book, I'm a celebrity publicist and head of Glickman Associates PR firm to the stars. I'm here today on behalf of one of my favorite clients, YouTube entertainer, Mizzah Tee. I want to thank all of you fans of the show and subscribers who helped Mizzah Tee go from 0 to nearly 1,800 subscribers in just 8 months. It has been a surprising, humbling, and amazing ride, and I hope you continue to watch. This video is sort of a follow-up video to Mizzah Tee's previous video called How Mizzah Tee Does It. That video explained more of the technical side of how my client produces this wonderful show. Please go back and watch that video if you haven't already, as this video will contain some references to that one. Link below and right here. In this video, Mizzah Tee wants to explain exactly why he does this channel. What is his motivation? As his publicist, I advise him to do a pre-recorded video that I could approve. Mizzah Tee, as you know, can sometimes be brash and vulgar, and I felt in order for him to be more commercially viable and reach a broader audience, it would be better if my firm was in a position to polish and clean up his commentary and interject where necessary. Well, here is Mizzah Tee's video explaining why Mizzah Tee does it. I hope you enjoy it.
Hey fools, Mizzah Tee here, back with a follow-up video explaining why Mizzah Tee does it. First and foremost, my YouTube channel is an extension of one of my favorite hobbies, playing video games. I'm obviously a Nintendo fan first in that realm, and my channel reflects that, obviously. Initially, this channel was to be a collaboration with myself and a couple of my friends who I attended film school with. They were going to lend their own videos based on their expertise to the show, but our schedules didn't mesh consistently enough to do that, so I went off and decided to just do the channel myself. Starting from the first video. Now any fools with half a damn brain could watch my first video and recognize the playful nature and tone and not take it too seriously. I mean, Nintendo Fight Clubbers. Did you think I was forming an actual fight club for Nintendo? Fools, laughing my plastic black ass off. But lo and behold, morons were skipping and hopping in my comment section on my video, talking shit and crying about how Mizzah Tee was doing it.
Alright, hold on a minute here. What's going on? I most certainly didn't approve that line. Who changed the screener, for Christ's sakes? I'm gonna plot!
These are same fools who then turn around and act surprised when I target them, even though they went out of their way to disrespect T first. Was I supposed to say nothing? Come on, fools. These are same fools now crying about the state of the YouTube gaming community. First, it was their skin color. Now it's Mizzah Tee's fault. Fools. Maybe people just got tired of watching fools arguing about video games and reading the news or yapping over gameplay footage while you just go on and on about the same things over and over. Perhaps people got bored and just moved on. Mizzah Tee also got bored and wanted to interject some of my uniqueness into this community. I wanted to do something that no one else in here was doing. That's what motivates T, being creative. Just like I said in the first video on this subject about being in the ACT class when I was a kid. If it ain't creative, I get bored. So being Mizzah Tee allows me the most creative freedom. I can do anything and go anywhere I want to in this format. That excites me. I can easily do nothing but drama-filled back and forth mixtapes with other YouTubers and watch my views and subs skyrocket. That's easy and boring. If I'm gonna do a video about another YouTuber, it has to be creative and fun first, or I won't do it. I could easily drop my production values and start doing exposed videos and do manipulative edits on other videos for attention. I'm a master editor, and that would be easy. But for me, boring and not creative. Now, I don't begrudge anyone's format, But don't then turn around and try to blame Mizzah Tee, one of the most creative motherfuckers this community will ever see, for the reason this so-called community is stagnant. Doing so just proves Mizzah Tee makes your ass hurt. Fools.
Holy Toledo, Michigana, plots I tell ya.
Any fools on here who monetizes their videos will tell you, if they're being honest, that it takes consistent views in the thousands on many videos per month to make even a little bit of change. I've made around 80 videos in 8 months, barely 10 videos a month, many of which are just game trailers and unboxings. Hell, some of my biggest videos aren't even monetized. The sole reason I monetize videos is because I understand that if I'm making Google money, Google will promote me and help me gain a broader audience with putting Mizzah Tee perhaps in the suggested videos on the right side of the YouTube page, or even promoting my channel in an advertisement. Mizzah Tee wants to get exposure to as many fans as possible. The entertainer in me just wants to reach the biggest audience I can because I enjoy this, fools. Mizzah Tee and I are active in many charities, and one of our favorites is the Kind Fund, started by Lawrence O'Donnell of MSNBC. This is one of the best charities on the planet because it's positive on 2 fronts. It provides African students in Malawi with school desks, as they would otherwise have to sit on the floor all day long to learn. But the desks are built right there in Malawi, providing jobs to the people of Malawi, giving the dignity of work to the impoverished parents of the students who now have a desk to sit in and learn. Now, how amazing is that? 100% of your dollars will go directly to the building of the desk and providing jobs for the people of Malawi. Every year for Christmas, Mrs. T and I buy 2 desks from the Kind Fund instead of buying each other gifts. We feel that the money is better spent that way. By just watching my show, you'll be contributing to the charity. But that's pretty passive. I implore you to go to the website here and buy a desk directly. It's a great charity. The link to the website can be found in the description. Or you can find another charity and give if you can. There are always less fortunate, worthy people in need. That leads to my final point. Mizzah Tee cares about people, even people who don't like or care about Mizzah Tee. That's just something I learned from Grandmama T, who was a devout Christian. She believed caring for and looking out for strangers was important, and that positivity will come back on you in blessings. Now, you're not supposed to do things for others expecting a blessing, just out of the kindness of your heart. And that in itself is a blessing. So please understand, Mizzah Tee cares about all you fools, whether you like me or not. And that's genuine. I care about my subscribers, whether I know them personally or not. And I appreciate you all, because interacting with all you fools makes Mizzah Tee better in some ways. And I hope you continue watching this little plastic fools and enjoy the ride. Because I started out making videos mostly for me. I now do it for you fools as well. That's what keeps this fun and creative. Your responses and feedback. Now I'd like to read a comment from one of my favorite subscribers. His name is Maurice Charles, and he said this about my show quite a few months ago. And here it is. This is an entertainment channel. If you saw the videos describing what each segment entails, you'd understand the satirical and playful nature of it. For how heated and stupid a lot of these channels get describing specs and hardware superiority to validate security in buying a console, it is refreshing to see someone know what it's about. Fun and games. Video games. Maybe if you or Bond enjoyed playing video games more, you wouldn't complain so much about stuff you choose not to own or experience. In a world where I find the greatest issues with games is that they're rushed or the quality or effort is minimal, in a YouTube environment where it is just a 2D shot and battling opinions backed by contrasting articles to discredit one another's opinion, I am saying it is refreshing for someone to theatrically encompass the silliness, if not shtick, of the YouTube personalities. Some segments are directly about gaming. Still, the craftsmanship and work is appreciated, even by the satirized. Thank you again, Maurice Charles, for that wonderful comment. You understand the point and motivation of my show perfectly and summed it up very well here. And I hope to continue to entertain you as well. This has been Why Mizzah Tee Does It. Thank you, fools. See you next time.
Well, thank you, Mizzah Tee, for that mostly wonderful video. There were a few things you could have said to ensure better marketability, but for the most part, that was a pretty good first step towards a broader audience appeal. Next, you're gonna have to cater to more than just Nintendo fans. I mean, let's be honest. The number of people who self-identify themselves as Nintendo fans is plummeting. The Sony fan base on YouTube is way bigger and more active. You should start catering to them. Try this on for size. Fire Iwata. Fire Iwata. Go ahead, try it. Say it a couple times. Let it sink in. Go ahead, try it out. Or how about this? Wii U got no games. Exposed. Wii U got no games. Hashtag exposed. I can feel your subs and view counts rising as we speak. Excellent. Come on. We gotta get that YouTube money. And what better way to do so than by raging on Nintendo and its fans? I mean, name one channel in this community, over 5,000 subscribers, that is run by a Nintendo fanboy that rags on Sony or Microsoft. But how many channels on here that are run by fanboys that do nothing but rag on Nintendo because they're insecure vaginas and can't simply enjoy their own preference without having to take a shit on other people's preferences? Hashtag exposed. Ah, f*** it. Don't do that shit. Just enjoy your preferences and be real with yourself. No need for you to shit on other people's preferences. Just play Nintendo, foos. After that little rant, old Bernie Glickman is gonna have a bit of trouble finding clients to represent. Plots!
Hey, Bernie bitch man, I need your help, motherfucker. I'm looking to get into a daytime talk show. And even though I'm black, I was hoping you could help me reach that Oprah, Ellen DeGeneres, Caucasian audience, motherfucker.
Ooh, old Bernie Glickman has his work cut out for him. Are you opposed to getting a haircut and not leading with your criminal past?
Hell no, motherfucker. Shaw Troll got to keep it real, bitch.
Plots!
Oh yeah, one more thing. Play Nintendo, fools.